Beauty. I think we're good to go, boys and girls. Good stuff. It's been a good day, man. It's been a good day. We were actually supposed to record a couple of Your Shop episodes, but things were just really laggy and I wasn't happy with quality. But as you guys know, I ordered a PC this week, so it's supposed to be here next week. So I'm just gonna wait off with recording more until I get my new setup, and then once that happens, then we'll record some more. And I'm hoping it'll be a lot better because I just haven't been happy with a lot of quality stuff lately. So hopefully things are better now. Okay, I'll show you guys a bunch of stuff that we're working with. So basically, if you look at my inventory, this is it. That's all I have. 165 items, and otherwise we're totally empty. No, I don't get the PC for another week, so I'll have it soon. So pretty much all I have is tier 1 fodder items, and that's it. I have max enchants because I know that that's going to go up. And then when you look at market, I stored another 200 enchants in here because I know that the price is going to go up, but I still want to enchant stuff. So that's max. And then for heroes, we finished it off this week. So this guy is probably my favorite. He's beautiful. And then this guy. And then that one. So the legendary of this one to buy the weapon was like over 1,000 gems, and I just didn't have it in me, so I bought this one and it was only like less than 200, so I got that instead. So those are our three like decked out heroes. Honestly, I think we're gonna rush like the first 20 levels with gems, and then once that's done, then we're going to use probably 10 compasses with Polonia, and then maybe the last one with Argon, we'll see. And then just use our top 3 heroes with compasses with Polonia and just rip through the last 10. So we'll finish it on stream today. Yeah, the plan is to have this done within like hopefully an hour or two. Let's go. Climb. So for these first ones, we're going to gem them, but I don't need to use my best heroes. So this guy's missing his helm. So if you go into market, go to search. So these are all 4 of the different types of things that I can wear. If you go, you don't even need to go tier because it'll just show up from highest to lowest. You go normal with no enchant, so you're just seeing like the base gear. And then this is everything that you can wear in that slot, and you see, okay, which one has the best slots for this type of hero. So this one I want some more damage, not just defense. So it's obviously you've got your different defense values and stuff. So the Warlord helmet has health, which is cool. You've got some more health down here, attack, health. But for most people, they would say that this Raven mask is best because it has the attack and the defense. So I hit the Raven mask, and then I'll re-enchant this guy, saying send Polonia with your 4 guys, explore, rush. So you're going to get a handful of extra items here, which if you wanted to be really smart with it, you would take off all of your weapons so it takes more hits to kill the guy, because this one only did 3. Oh, there's so many things to consider, you guys. Because basically what you can do is just go back to Polonia, heal with drinks, she's ready to go, and then you send 3 more guys. But it makes more sense to send these 3 guys with no weapons so that they hit more times. Let's do that. Polonia with these 3 weaponless dudes. It's still green, so they're going to hit a lot more times. So the max that you can get for extra items is 20. So let's see, 2, 3. These guys still hit decent. It's like 5, 6. Yeah, so you only got 3 more items that time. But yeah, if you send Berserkers instead, so they're doing very minimal damage, then that would make it even more. It says green. Let's go. I just want to see it. Not even in the top 5. Since, wow. I've never seen these guys like in battle before. Like when they're actually decked out. That was quite enjoyable. What rewards do we have? 40 Ascension Shards here for me. 25 Polonia, which is nice. 300 coins. Or coins. Gems. Keys. Rudo, 40 more. That's 80. That's really good. 3 more and soul. Yeah, pretty standard. Oh, because it's a boss. This might work. I don't actually know. We'll see. Using them on bosses, I'm going to get extra because they have so much health. I don't think I'm going to use her on every single one just because I don't have unlimited stamina drinks, but I see how it's profitable. If your guild doesn't run the quest bonus, then yours are at 1 hour instead of 45 minutes. So it'll cost you more gems. That was a sweet one. And 40? Nice. No way. He said 1 second behind. 549. Dang. Oh, 623, 625, 25, 26, 46, 48, 50, 55. Wait, the faces are green in this, but then as soon as I put them in here, then they're not. Why is that? See how they're yellow and green here, but then when I actually put it in, they're still red and orange? What's happening? That's bizarre. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that was my thought too. He says maybe it doesn't account for affixes. So basically, like when you go to the boss, this one said absolute unit and rat catcher. So this one says swift, first attack deals double damage, and deadly, stronger and slightly more frequent critical hits. So if this guy didn't have those two things, maybe they would have been green, but because of those two, it makes it more difficult. Yeah, we'll do this. It's gonna do that. Nice. So I tried to play music today, like when this stream starting screen was up, just so you guys would actually have something to listen to. And even just like one other input going into Streamlabs made it like so laggy and I couldn't click on anything and stuff. It was like so painful. Like I cannot wait to get my PC so we can actually do this thing properly. And I'm hoping that videos aren't as laggy and like sound will probably be cleaner. Like even stuff like this, like I can actually like play music and do other stuff and not worry as much about my computer just blowing up. Like, oh, I'm so excited. It's going to be amazing. It's supposed to be here Thursday, but I'm leaving Thursday morning for that wedding, which is like an 8-hour drive away. So I won't be back until Sunday, which sucks. So I won't actually have it set up until next week. All right. Ambusher. Attacks can't miss on the first 3 rounds. Much less likely to receive critical hits. So that means that rogues aren't as good. And if it can't miss, then geomancers aren't as good, or like spellcasters aren't as good, because if they get hit, then they're going to get wrecked. Or at least having someone with high threat level is good. Rob Mods fan, you will always be the #1 fan. I don't care what anyone says about you. Alright. Slayer lands critical hits more often. Super tough, tons of HP, mythical, great bonuses to all stats. So for this guy, that's annoying. All good. Should still work. What? Oh, this is way too close. Okay, it keeps working. 17. And I still miss out on 12. Okay, cool. Alright, this is where things start to get a little interesting. First attack deals double damage and is more likely to be a crit. Hates fighters. Interesting, so spellcasters is the best against these ones because they don't receive crits as much. I feel like I just need to actually start using my better heroes, I don't know. Okay, both these guys would level up right now, which means that I'm going to try to get them to survive. I don't even care. We're going to put this on because if both these guys level up right now, yeah, let's go. These guys level up, they get skills, and then we can actually reroll them. So let's go. I hope this guy just gets stomped. No, don't die. Don't die. Yes, let's go. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. He says don't be too self-critical. I mean, I try not to be. I'm not trying to be like negative and stuff. It's just I have like a standard. Like basically, here's my thought. My standard is if I wouldn't watch it, I'm not proud of creating it. You know what I mean? Like if I create content, I want it to be at a place that I can rewatch it and enjoy watching it and say that was quality and good and something that I would want to watch. Because if I'm creating something that I wouldn't want to go to my way to watch, then I'm not necessarily saying like I'm proud of that thing that I did. You know what I mean? Where I'm not trying to say, yeah, that sucked. I'm a loser, whatever. Like, by no means at all. But that sucks. But on the other hand, I think I want to be proud of what I'm making and continue to improve, you know, over time. So here's the plan. Climb. Gonna put in. Okay, so those are my good heroes. Gonna put in Polonia. And then we're gonna boost and go faster quest time. So this only takes 9 minutes, and then they'll rest super fast, and then we can just do our last 4 without spending the extra 100 gems or whatever, or 80 gems. Tier 9, so tier 9 elements are normally either 707k or 724k, and they fluctuate around there normally. If you find like good deals, you might be able to get them for 690 occasionally, but it's not all the time. And then the spirits are normally around 724 to 741k, and then sometimes they get up to like 800 or 760k, something like that. So generally, if you can get elements for 707 and you can get spirits for 724, which is like normally it's best case scenario, that's 31k that you're losing total, but because of rounding, you actually gain more than that back. So technically, well, depending on what items you're enchanting, but with me, because I've figured out rounding for my items specifically, then I'm not losing any money by enchanting with tier 9s, which is really nice. But as soon as they get up to like 740k type thing, then you start losing a good chunk of money. So make my heart happy, okay? Just do it. Nice. All right, last one. We're just gonna feather this because I messed up. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Can Polonia do it? Wait, this is just a legendary anyway. Do I get free items out of this? I'm actually not sure. Because I could try that, but they might die. Let's try it anyway, because I can just use one of these. That's fine. And if they end up dying, then I have to wait like 2 minutes anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, let's go. Boss time, boys. Let's go. 9 minutes. Alright, let's reroll some skills. There we go. Yep. Attack and defense, that's fine, I think. Alright, attack evasion, crit chance, damage evasion, and health and rest time, that sucks. So, evasion, more evasion for a dancer is fine, I think, because they max at 75%. So I think that's actually good. He'll crit more. This guy already has a defense and a health. I don't think more health is great. I'm not trying to get this guy beefy. I want him doing damage. So we go skills here, reroll skill. Oh yeah, okay, right there. Sweet. Dagger's not bad. Attack, attack, defense health, so he's got some beef, and yeah, that's fine. I like that. I'm actually going to reroll the third one because I don't like it. Oh, some more attack. So this guy has attack, defense, attack, attack evasion, attack health. So he's got some beef and also some attack, which I think is fine. Here we go. All right, repair, repair. Danny, we're down to 25 repair kits, man. We had to use 7. Nice. Wait, we didn't get a legendary. That was last boss. We didn't get a legendary this time. Interesting. So last time it was a guaranteed legendary. This time we just got 41 tier 9s. And a Titan Soul. Nice. There we go. Acrobat. Alright, we're doing it. Just because he's my best hero. First Acrobat. So good. 1100. Now he's going to kill everything. So he asks, does the Acrobat now have a different skill than the Dancer? And the answer is no. Basically, when you use the Titan Soul on lower classes of heroes, like the tier 1 and tier 2 heroes, like the really beginner ones, they only have 2 skills. And then some of the middle ones only have 3 skills compared to the 4 that you can have on the higher tier heroes. So when you use a Titan Soul on a lower tier of hero, you unlock automatically 4 skill slots. So it just makes lower tier heroes basically equivalent with everyone else. So you don't just have to like straight up reroll every single hero. Like if you spend a lot on a hero, reroll skills, get it to a place you're really happy with, you use a Titan Soul on it and it'll become basically the same as like a really high tier hero. I was placed in the beta tower tier. Does that mean my bosses will be easier and it's scaled to my hero's levels? So basically there's 4 tiers of this tower. You're placed in it based on your player level. So I'm level 78. Anyone level 58 and higher gets placed in this tower. Anyone 45 and higher gets placed in Gamma. And there's Alpha and Beta as well. So it's just based on your tier or your level, and you get placed in that tier. You can't do anything about it. It's just automatic. And then it's basically scaled to your difficulty. So hopefully you'll be able to finish the majority of it anyways. And the only real difference is that when you get the dice from this for rewards, like for example, let me show you. So this dice, there's 1 there. Oops. So this one, because it's the most difficult tower, I can reroll any of the 4 skills. But if you're in beta tower, the dice that you get from this as rewards can only reroll skills 1 and skills 2. So it's just not quite as good quality of an item, but it'll be easier for you to complete, hopefully. And so if I have 0 energy because I've had some failures, and then I try to small talk that astral hat, it could do the same thing with this. I only get 814 energy only. And if it's 880, then I can't surcharge that right away. So having fodder there so that I can like just suggest the fodder and discount it, it makes it easier. So I have to be a little bit careful. And it's nice when I have 814 energy and I'm only selling like the items that I have the 10% discount for, because then 100% of the time I have enough energy immediately to surcharge no matter what the item is. But because some of my ascensions aren't at 15 stars yet, like I'm still missing a bunch of them, then any of these items, if they have like a high value in the tier 9 range, then they'll be above 814. So I can't surcharge them right away. So doing this with no fodder, you need to play things a little bit smarter, but hopefully it's not a huge deal. See, here's my example. So I have 0 and this one's 880 right now. So if I small talk this, I don't have enough to surcharge it, and I don't have any fodder. So that would kind of put me in a rough spot. So that's why I want to go to some of these, because look at that. I finished that 1 surcharge and I have 71. So I know that now if I do this, I have enough, but if I started with 0 and tried that, I wouldn't have had enough. So that's why I want to get rid of the items that aren't normal to me first, so that I don't have to worry about that issue later on. Basically what somebody said is, as soon as you talk about like a gem making video, that whatever strategy that you have will now be irrelevant, because everybody's going to be trying to use it. So, which is actually probably true to an extent. Like if 1,000 people see the video in the first couple days, that gem making may just not work at all anymore. Like I don't really know, so we'll see. I'm going to share as much knowledge as I can. I'm just thinking that as soon as I share something and say this is really good, within 2 days that is no longer any good. You know what I'm saying? But I think like over time, like AEPI just said, save some knowledge for 10K. Like I think honestly, knowledge is going to change over time. Like new things are going to come out, and there's going to be like new strategies for making gems, and eventually things are going to dry up anyway, to the point that you need to know the newest information in order to be making more money. So I mean, it happens. Well, Dana himself will kick me out of Storm's End if I tell all his secrets, so I'll keep that stuff to myself, but all my stuff I don't care about. Oh, see? Okay, there's what I'm talking about. So that says 845, but I can't surcharge it because I only have 814 because I wasn't paying attention. See, that was lucky, but if the other one didn't have a successful small talk, then I would have been kind of screwed, but whatever. It's all good. The dangers of doing this with no fodder. But now that I have the additional energy, like stockpiling, like now I'm at 73. So when I have that little bit of buffer, then I'm able to do these bigger items. But when I'm sitting at 0 like this, if I small talk that, it won't be like, I won't be able to do it. So that's why it's just, you have to do it a little bit differently when you have max energy, but you're trying not to use any fodder. The energy margin is that tight. Like my calculations for what I need for each item is that specific, that I need to do it in a certain way, or it just doesn't work at all. So yeah, that's why. Okay, cool. I didn't even check my net worth today. We hit 228. That's cool. I didn't even notice, but that's sweet. Boys, I think that's it for me for today. Appreciate you guys watching, sticking around for the whole thing. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to call it for the night. So thanks for sticking around. Thanks for hanging out. And again, next week I will not be streaming, unfortunately, because I'm away for the weekend. But the following week, hopefully the computer will be set up. We can do a celebration stream and hang out. So anyway, so good. Love you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys next week and in videos this week. So see you later.